If you're new to
Geometry Dash,
the Pointer Crate Demonlist is a collection of 150 levels that are recognized as the hardest in the game. It has changed a lot since the site was created in 2015, and in this video I will take you forward in time to see how it could change in the next year. Welcome to the next year. I first predicted that Avernus, by Bo and Moore, would have stayed in the top 10, but barely, and I was close, as its current location is just below, at 11th. Now at 10th is Anathema by Necro, a mega collab with a faint FNAF theme. In my defense, no one had picked this level up yet, and Zoink did buff the level in his time verifying it. TS2 now lies at top 1. While 9th on the list is currently Silent Club Step by Salen, which I also had on my prediction. But lower down. At 8th, I predicted Spectre by Xander. At the time I made the previous video, it had not yet been rated, and there wasn't an official placement. It was said to be harder than it was by its verifier. Person Human 42, currently 8th you'll find Andromeda by Insane 97. I did get right that Silent Club Step by Salent would stay in the top 10, but not in the right place, as at 7th right now, you'll find Every End by Mindcap instead. At least I wasn't too far off, though. This is another one where I was really close. Nullscapes by Kiba currently lies at 5th, having recently got its first victor. I thought this level would end up at 6th. But at 6th right now is Booba Wamba by Akuna-kan. Listen, I was far off. Acheron by Riot, and More has got further and further from the top 5, as it has dropped to 12th since last year. Currently in 5th is Nullscapes, which I have mentioned before. When I made the first video, AWT was on the verge of being verified by Zoink, and the day I finished it, it was verified. It has been a year now. Rob top. Still no rate, anyway. Currently at 4th is Tidal Wave by Onilink and More. Again, I was pretty close. I thought that only 2 other levels would get verified that could challenge Tidal Wave, as I knew of 2 levels pretty close to getting verified. I didn't know that Quattro Shinos was doing that well on Flame Wall. The current 3rd place by Narwhal. I have to publicly apologize to Doggy. In what world is the level I put at first harder than Grief? Grief by Iced Cave and More is a 3-minute long collab that has a long history. But the current number 2 is Amethyst. I shouldn't have put Amethyst at first. They seemed around the same difficulty, and the current buffs to Grief hadn't been made yet. But yeah, this masterclass of a level by Mist and others is currently 2nd, leaving TS2 at the top. Just before the start of this year, underrated player and creator Vale created It Means Everything, a 1.7 theme top 2, in to give Tidal Wave a tough time at the top. 11 months later in November, and Vale's progress has been somewhat slow, with a best of 34%, with 65 to 100% as well. I like the way this demon has aged, and think it could be a worthy top 10. I have already talked about Nullscapes earlier, and I think it'll drop for places to 9th. My idea is that it'll stay pretty close to Tidal Wave. Sort of like a true FET and Key Nose thing if you know what I mean. But not that inseparable. But yeah, verified by Zoink, I give you Nullscapes. Heliopolis is an upcoming top 5 by Mindcap that is currently being verified by Abdale Devil and Garbag, who took over after Thunder stepped out of it. Before leaving, Thunder achieved a best run of 60 to 100% before dropping the verification, and now Abdale Devil has the level in for runs, and 48 to 100. I think something can happen soon, and hopefully can get verified by next year, as I really like this one. Tidal Wave is a solo build demon made by the French creator Onilink, and verified about 9 months later by Zoink. It took a further 5 months for the level to get rated, but it finally did in February 2024 and lasted at the top spot for over a year, being dethroned by Amethyst, May this year. Like I said, I think this level will stay relatively close to Nullscapes. Amethyst was built in October of 2023 by Amethyst and has switched hands in verifiers when Popoff took over from Trick after Trick's quit from the game in February this year. Popoff managed to verify the level by May. And that was when the level was inevitably rated and placed at the top 1 spot, which it held until September. Injury was finished in August 2023 by 9 Dice, and Griefer as some sort of sequel to the current Slaughterhouse. It is set to be verified by Kawaii, who is 74% on the deco version and 85% on the layout version. As far as I can see, Kawaii is still somewhat active, but not commonly. Flame Wall is a 7-minute long meta collab started by Rico LP, and eventually finished in September 2023 after 9 months. One Alpha Helix achieved a best of 60% on it before dropping the level in early 2024, and passing it to the underrated player Quattro Shingos, who managed to verify the level in September 2025. And recently the level got placed at 3rd. I think it deserves to move just to 4th, as I believe it is actually harder than Amethyst, and deserves to be higher. In 2015, Hideki X built a level called Thinking Space, verified by Atomic. In 2021 and 22, small clips of the level were uploaded. In 2024, the full level, the mega collab involving 23 people, was uploaded to YouTube as a potential top 5 at the time, so I thought it would place a little lower. I forgot Zoink super buffs the levels he verifies, and what do you know, it's a top 1. Verified on the same day as Amethyst in May 2025 by Zoink, and was finally rated and placed at the top spot in September. Exasperation was a layout made by Thicket several years ago and was deemed impossible by the entire community. The full deco version was released in October 2023, but everyone still thought it was impossible. Zoink picked it up earlier this year, and has a best run of 67 to 100%, and the level into runs. He's doing well, and I think it has a good shot at top 3 if it is verified soon. Also, 10 years ago, a 12-year-old Ice Cave made an obviously impossible level called Slaughterhouse. This is not the Slaughterhouse we all know today, but rather a completely different layout. It was forgotten about before Ice Cave came back to it in 2022 and slightly nerfed it, made it humanly possible, invited many other creators to have a hand in decorating it, and left the verification to Doggy. As of the 9th of November 2025, Doggy has 83% and 25 to 100% on Grief, and is getting more and more consistent by the day. I think Grief has a decent shot at being verified by 2026. Good luck, Doggy. You got this.